Hello everyone, my name is Mohamed Baroudi. I'm going to introduce you today a presentation about paradigms and how it affects in our world. The paradigm conception is very big and we can't cover it in one presentation. So I will try to mention most important points about paradigms. First of all, as Merriam-Webster defined the paradigms, it's a model or pattern for something that may be coupled, or it's a way of thinking and how we think on the world and how we see the world. I wrote some words about the definition of the paradigm. It's an idea or theory in how things should be done, thought about or looked at. It's a set of rules and regulations that establishes and defines boundaries. It also informs us how to act inside these boundaries to be successful. Thomas Kuhn, he's a very important person in the paradigm, and he introduced the term of paradigm shift. He was an American born in 1922 in Ohio, schooled at Harvard. He was a historian, physicist, and philosopher. He introduced the paradigm shift. Paradigm shift is a major change in a person's or a society's view of how things work in the world. The time when the recognized and unusual way of doing or thinking about something completely changed. Kuhn's view, according to Kuhn's view, the paradigm is not simply the current theory, but the entire worldview in which it exists, and all of the implications which come with it. And also, we have the dark rabbit optical illusion. Here, we can see this picture. What you can see, first of all, if you look at it from right to left, you can see it as a duck, and here's the peak. Look at it. At the same time, if you look at it from this side, from left to right, you can see it as a rabbit. Here's the mouth and eyes, and here's the ears. So it depends how you look at things. Using the dark rabbit optical illusion, Kuhn demonstrated how the paradigm shift could cause a person to see the same exact information in a completely different way. Here we have also small examples. The first picture you can see, is it a woman looking in a mirror in vanity, or it's just a skull? You can look at it both ways. The first picture, you can see here two faces looking to each other, and also at the same time, you can see a face, one face rounded here, with one picture. Here we have an experiment scientists did. A group of scientists put a group of monkeys, of 5 monkeys, in a cage, and in the middle of the cage there is a ladder, and the top of the ladder there is a banana. The first things the monkeys did went up to the ladder. So the scientists gave the other monkeys a cold water shower. So the monkeys beat, every monkey went up to the ladder. After several times, no one of it went up to the ladder, regardless of temptations. After a while, the scientists decided to substitute one of the monkeys into a new monkey. And the first thing of the new monkey did is went up to the ladder to get the bananas. So the other monkeys picked him up. After several times, he never did it again. After a while, the scientist also replaced the second monkey with a new monkey, and also went up to the ladder. So the first monkey also participated with the picked up the new monkey. After a while, they put a third and fourth and fifth monkeys into the cage. And they got a cage a group with 5 monkeys. None of it went up to the ladder, and even don't know why, and no one of it got a cold water shower. And if we could ask it why you don't go up to the ladder, they will say, we don't know that the things going on here. Is it familiar? We are doing this every day in our life, and we don't even know why we are doing it. Here, the paradigm shift of what cones give us and the science of give us cone will help us to solve a lot of many problems in our lives. Here's the Kuhn cycle. It's a cycle where Kuhn challenged the world's current conception of science. That is the steady development of gathering a new idea. And it's 5 steps in the cycle. I will give a small short of how the cycle works. All new fields begin in pre-science, here, where they have begun to focus on a problem area but are not yet capable of solving it. Efforts to provide a model of understanding that works eventually bear fruit. The field can at last measure progress on its central problems. This puts the field in the normal science steps. Over time, the field digs so deep into its area of interest, it covers new questions its current model of understanding cannot answer. This is the model drift step here. If enough unsolved anomalies appears and the model cannot be patched up to explain them, the model crisis step is reached. Here the model is obviously no longer capable of solving the field's current problems of interest. It's a crisis because decision can no longer be made rationally. Guesswork and intuitions must be used instead. Finally, out of the struggle to form a new model of understanding, one or more viable candidates emerge. This begins the model revolution step. It's a revolution because the new model is a new paradigm. Each uses its own rules to judge the other. Thus, believers in each paradigm cannot communicate well. This causes paradigm change resistance. Once a single new paradigm is settled on by a few supporters, the paradigm change step begins. Here the field transitions from the old to the new paradigm while improving the new paradigm to maturity. Eventually, the old paradigm is replaced and becomes the field's new normal science. Again, from the beginning. The cycle then begins all over again because our knowledge about the world is never complete and we can't stop of thinking about the world. As conclusion, to conclude with things could be the same, but it's the way we look at it that matters, as everyone has their own point of view. Thanks for your attention and hope you enjoy it.